What's going on, guys? My name is Taylor, and I'm doing this commentary about 1:50 in the morning, so I am incredibly tired, but I really wanted to get this one out for you guys. So today, I'm not going to be talking about anything super special. I just really wanted to discuss to you guys, what am I talking about? I want to discuss with you guys, just Mother's Day. Because we're getting to that time, today actually it will be Mother's Day when you're seeing this video, and we're getting to that time where it's like, it's that time of year again where we have now Mother's Day, and then we have Father's Day, and I feel that these times are really times to just think about your actual, your parents, how much you appreciate them. I think you should always appreciate your parents, but I feel that on these days specifically, you should appreciate them in a more fulfilling type of manner, because I know there's a lot of times in my own life. I'll give you a couple examples. For example, I'm going through the search for scholarships now. I've decided on where I'm going to college. It's Santa Clara, but I'm really trying to get some scholarships. And there's like a few times a week where my mom will just ask me about my scholarships, what am I doing on them, how I'm applying for them, and such like that. And I just gets old after a while, and I'm just like, Mom, yes, I know, and I eventually start snapping at her. And I really should be a lot more thankful to her, because she's the one who's gonna be paying most of my college education. I'm only gonna be paying a fraction of what she's gonna be paying. So I really should be more thankful for that and really appreciative. And that makes me think back over the course of my life, how appreciative I've been to her and my dad over the course of my life. There's been many times in my life, actually throughout my entire life, because I still live with my parents. I'm only 17. Throughout my entire life, they've been there, they've looked after me, they've been there for me when I needed support, they've taken care of me, and they've just provided for me in ways that no one else ever has. And I guess that is the role of a parent. You're legally, I believe you're legally, unless you put your child up for adoption, required to provide for your child, but I don't know the entire logistics of that. However, they've always been there and provided for me throughout the entire course of my life, and that makes me really appreciative of what they've been doing. And I feel that a lot of times I don't always show that appreciation to them like I could. I feel that a lot of times I get really short with them, and I get really annoyed when they ask me to do simple things, and I feel like that's probably true for a lot of us. I feel that a lot of us in this day and age, especially because oh god, I'm going like in all sorts of directions with this commentary. Probably it's the sleep deprivation talking. But I know when I talk to my dad about like his family life when he was a kid, or my mom, they always say that like they got, obviously the older generation parents, they got like hit and beat and stuff, but they always had so much respect and reverence for their parents. They'd always like treat them really well, or they just get beat up. But I feel that a lot of times the kids of our generation don't really appreciate them as much, because we're not growing up in that same type of environment where you have to be completely and totally respectful to your parents. Now I feel that you really still should be respectful no matter what. You shouldn't be, just because my parents are not as strict as their parents were, that I am allowed to be less kind and grateful to them. But I feel that a lot of times it gets lost in the society of today. I feel that it's not emphasized as much. So I kind of wanted to let you guys know a few things that you guys can do. Hopefully you already have. If you're watching this video and it's in the middle of Mother's Day, you've probably already done these things. But there's just a few things that you can do that will really make your mom's day. That'll really show her that you care. First one is give her a card. Now you can either do one or two things. You can write her a letter, which is very meaningful, and she'll love it. Or you can make her a card. And now I say make her a card because you really don't want to go out and buy her a card unless there's a really funny card that might show an inside joke between the two of you. Don't go out and buy a card. Make the card yourself, write it out on the front, decorate it, and write a short little message on the inside of it. It doesn't have to be like a letter length. That's what the letter is for, so you can do that. I just hit my mic, sorry. So you can do that, you can write her a card, or you can write her a letter. Another thing that most moms, like 99% of moms, will love is if you buy them flowers. Now I went and did that last night. I went out and got some flowers from Ralph's, and so and I really hope she's gonna like them, because I hope she does, but my mom really does like flowers, and it's not really the flowers that your mom will care about. It's the fact that you went out and got them for her, and that's the thought that counts. Another thing you can do is if you're up early enough, which I definitely won't be, you can you can make her breakfast. That's a really nice thing to do for her. She'll really appreciate it, and it'll get you on her good side for the day and probably for the week. Or you can make her lunch or go out to brunch. That's another idea, is to go out to brunch with her and, you know, buy her brunch and just spend some time with her. Go to a movie with her is another option. And then another really interesting thing is if your mom and you like to read together, then, you know, like read a book or something together, or start reading a book together. That's always a really good bonding experience for the both of you. So anyways, guys, I do hope you guys will enjoy your Mother's Day. Hopefully you guys took away some of these tips. Hopefully some of them helped you, and you do something special for your mother, because honestly, no matter what you do for her, as long as you put thought into it, she will love it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like on the video if you did, as it really does appreciate it, or it really does help me out as I'm trying to grow, and it's really hard to, but the likes really do help me out. Share this on Twitter if you guys want to. And yeah, other than that, guys, I'll talk to you all later. Peace out.